you know, because it's...
Well, yeah, we do whatever until 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so it says we're live. It looks like it might be.
Okay, I'm seeing if it shows up on here so I
Okay.
can help read comments and to make sure it's going. There we go. Okay.
Nobody here yet. Okay.
We'll give it a few minutes.
La da dee da do.
Give it a few minutes. All right, King. Oh, there's Connie Cleary. There's Jennifer's a lady.
I love it. All right.
The ladies are the first ones in the chat. Hey there, cool friends. You just unplugged a device.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, but you know what? It's got a full charge, so you could technically unplug that.
This, what? Leave it
that one, you could.
Leave it in.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, gang. This is our Hairy Scary Hangover, our after party chat show, and we're going to run it a little short today because the movie ran long on the Hairy Scary Hangout.
Which is cool, you know?
Which is fine because it is a really cool movie and it just ran a little bit longer. The show ran a little bit longer than what we normally do.
And it deserved to be shown in its entirety without any, like, goofiness from me. Even though we do have a goofy version, which we might have to show some other time down the line. But,
right.
Yeah, but we just decided to be a little bit on the purist side for tonight's Halloween, episode. Or one of the many Halloween episodes of the month. Anyway, hey, welcome everybody to the
Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangover.
The after show, if you will. That's right, where we talk about various subjects. And tonight, I think the topic is what?
So tonight we could talk about movies that we've seen recently.
Okay.
And then we can also talk about favorite Scream Queens as requested by our friend Juliet Shakespeare. So she wanted to talk about Scream Queens. She also runs a Facebook group called Svengoolie's Scream Queens. She's a fan of horror hosts like us and Svengoolie. She's a fan of horror films.
Wowzers.
So very cool.
Very cool.
And yeah, we could discuss that. We will cut it a little short at the 1 o'clock mark. I know it's like 12:20 now. So
that's plenty of time.
But that's okay. That gives us some time.
Plenty of time.
So
people have better things to do out there.
So let's talk for a couple minutes.
All right.
About some movies that we've seen recently. We did watch the other day Psycho Gorman.
Oh my gosh, I was hoping you didn't bring that up. Just kidding.
That's on Amazon Prime. Oh, 80s horror fan, thank you for the $5 super chat. You guys are Halloween 365. That's why I love Janet and Grimm.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, dude. That's awesome.
Very, very much appreciated. So,
thank you.
Hopefully you don't like Psycho Gorman because I'm about to. No.
We're about to bash it.
So for a while now, there's a movie out called Psycho Gorman. If you haven't heard of it, I wish I could think of the. It's the same people who brought us Manborg, which I did like.
Manborg is a good movie. It's like a good bad indie movie.
Yeah, but it's bad on purpose. It's not like made. It was made seriously, and it's bad because of that. It's goofy. Just like Psycho Gorman, the same thing. Now, I didn't know this about the Manborg connection. I didn't look that deep into it. I just heard this was like a really cool, like, gory, dark comedy type of thing. Well, 4 of us watched it, and to our dismay, no one liked it. And I wanted to. I mean, it's because I heard, not because of the hype. And
I heard a lot of good things about Psycho Gorman, and I wanted to like the movie. There's some parts and some visuals about the movie that I like.
Right.
The main girl, the main character, I cannot stand, and I wish like the monsters would have gotten rid of her or something.
I'll hold back some of my opinions, and I actually, while we were watching the movie, said a few things that got not to get me in trouble, but I think people just didn't understand. And my whole point was that 2 wrongs don't make a right. In other words, if they do something forever in some genre of movies, doesn't make it better if they reverse it.
Let's not go there, Grimm.
I'm not.
So this character,
you listen to what I said?
This character was kind of like Lucy. No, I just wanted to not even, Let's continue on. Hey, Late Horror Show. He's in the chat, and Captain Cleveland. Hey there, Captain Cleveland. Very cool. And Big Marty says, James, you did a great voice for fart work. Kudos. Very cool. Yeah, so with Psycho Gorman, it was like watching Gwar meets the Power Rangers, but then the story was kind of meh. some of the characters were very unlikable. And it just, I didn't... Come on, Grimm.
Well, I'm listening to you.
You can go ahead and
No,
chime
go
in.
ahead. When you finish, then I'll say my piece, yeah.
80s Horror Fan, $5 super chat. Thank you. Dino told me he loved Psycho Gorman. I'm just saying, LOL. Yeah, people might have different opinions on this one, but I wanted to like that movie, and I just couldn't. It just wasn't quite there, you know? Like, some of the monsters looked cool, some of the effects looked cool. I liked that they used, like, the big rubber suits. I liked some of the visuals in it, but some of the characters are unlikable. Like, the brother, sister, like, that whole family, very unlikable. Like, why do I care about these people in this movie? Like, why is this whole movie based around them?
I guess, yeah, that's a good point. And it wasn't like you had... Look, I'm looking... I'm not a movie snob, okay? I'm not this purist. I'm not a grandpa like, oh, this is not as good as that movie. I'm not doing that. I'm saying when I sit down, and I think everyone can agree, that when you sit down to watch something, or listen to something, or eat something, you want to enjoy it, right? You don't, and it's a sensibilities thing. You know, some people don't like radishes, and some people do. Some people don't like country music, and some people do. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's just a matter of, of what your sensibilities are. And this should be a piece of cake when it comes to horror, sci-fi type of thing. But the Psycho Gorman movie for me, nothing resonated with me. I don't have a hard-on for the Power Rangers, and I didn't grow up watching that, even though I'm familiar with them. And I think I like the campiness of it. I did grow up watching shows like Ultraman and Johnny Sacco. I love those. And people could probably watch that and go, those are boring.
So it's similar to Power Rangers and like the giant robots, the rubber suits.
I felt like I was missing something as I watched this movie. There was some contextual thing that wasn't clicking with me because this was labeled sort of a horror movie. Then it comes out, oh, this is some sort of weird parody of Super Sentai movies. Or
Super Sentai.
Sentai movies. And, in horror, it's like, oh, okay, well... I could see the fakey, rubbery Power Rangers influence, or that Super Sentai thing.
Yeah, like the monsters with the rubber suits.
Right.
Yeah, outer space, like, goofy stuff.
Which can and is been entertaining, and what came to my mind after someone mentioned that and then things clicked into place, if I had known that before, I might have looked at the movie a little different, but it didn't really help, even in hindsight. But...
Right, because when you see, like, some of the trailers or when you hear people talk it up, you think it's going to be a horror film.
But to me...
And it's not really quite a horror movie. It has some horror aspects with the gore and stuff. But it's like a weird... Like, I don't like that version of Gwar.
Yeah.
Like,
well, like I said,
I'm a big fan of Gwar. I'm a fan of Power Rangers. But Psycho Gorman, I'm not a fan of. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. And what it reminded me of right away was when someone brought that up, I was like, oh... What about a movie I've been in love with probably since the late 80s, a movie that was made in 1975 by the Shaw Brothers called Inframan, Super Inframan.
Ooh.
It's basically Psycho Gorman without the demon.
I've seen some Shaw Brothers films. Yeah. I have not seen Inframan, and you say lots of good things about it.
Look, it's not the best film in the world, but it's really cool. It's super cheesy. It's before the Power Rangers were around. Like I said, 75. The Shaw Brothers made it. We're known for making super violent karate films. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of like gutsy stuff and weird things and creatures and rubber suits, the whole thing.
Yes.
And this one guy, kind of like Ultraman type of guy, but he's Inframan, and he can grow real big, of course. And, but you got to see it. It's done really cheesy, and I'm sure it was an inspiration ultimately for Psycho Gorman and other things.
Yes.
But yeah, anyway, so I saw the Better movie a long time ago. Better, not like Citizen Kane better, but better entertainment. Like, I was more entertained by that kind of movie than the Gorman movie. No offense, you can like what you want, of course. Yeah. It's always going to happen. Not everyone's going to like the same stuff, but that's my spiel on Psycho Gorman.
Juliet says, the Kamen Riders spawned Power Rangers. Costumes were so bad, they were good.
Yeah.
80s Horror Fan, thank you again for the super chat. And he says, love the new Mummy look. Wow. Thank you. Not necessarily a new look, just changing it up a little bit. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt that was given to us by the Ghoul Brothers Haunted House in Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
And Grimm had one too. We wore it last weekend.
I do have one. I'll wear it next week.
Yeah, the Ghoul Brothers in Akron. And
haunted attraction.
We're probably going back there again tomorrow to shoot some pickup videos.
But just as us.
For our Halloween special.
Our counterparts will go back there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not the mummy.
So it's, like Mummy Casual Friday. I wanted to be a little more casual.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Psycho Gorman, meh. What else did we watch recently?
Oh, my heavens. All the way through, not many movies. We since with the advent of streaming, you can pause and come back later. We started watching a few Riff Tracks movies, which I can't remember the names of.
Yeah, there's a lot of Riff Track stuff that we'll watch, like, in between, like if we're getting ready to eat dinner, or like,
or we're eating dinner.
Yeah, or if we're eating dinner, or maybe, like work cleaning or working on something in the background, and we'll have that playing in the background.
But we care about you more, so we stop the movie halfway through and go work on the show stuff.
Yeah, because we're working on show stuff.
But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to think. We should make a list next time and write stuff down. We were digging up stuff to watch. I mean, we have stacks and stacks of DVDs that are horror themed, perfect for the this month if we can get any in. We don't even need the streaming services. We got all these movies we could watch.
Right. Have you guys tried Midnight Mass? I know we haven't watched it yet.
We heard all about it.
But we heard so many good things about it. We wanted to give it a try.
Don't tell me Psycho Gorman's in it.
Let's see. What was the other question? Oh, someone said they saw Halloween Kills and they loved it, says Jennifer. Jennifer saw it. Yeah, I've heard good things about the new Halloween. That came out tonight.
I never saw the 2018 one. I heard that's not so good.
Well, this one I don't think you have to watch all of them to watch the newest one.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I think we could figure out the plot of the movie. Michael Myers kills guys.
And girls.
And girls. Yeah, he's going around. He's going around stabbing people.
Hence the name Halloween Kills.
So I think we could figure out what happens.
Yeah.
But we do want to see it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Juliet, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That's really sweet. Speaking of Halloween, yes. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh.
Who plays, Laurie in that. Jamie Lee, she was also in Prom Night and a bunch of other movies.
Yeah.
If you Google the #1 Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis gets #1 Scream Queen, according to Google.
Of course.
The fans love her, and this segues into talking about people's favorite Scream Queens.
Ooh.
And what is a Scream Queen? Well, a Scream Queen is maybe the final girl, like the Fay Wray type, who maybe the monster kidnaps her and she's screaming her head off in the movie. Fay Wray might have been like the first Scream Queen.
Maybe.
But yeah, very iconic role in King Kong. So there's a lot of lovely ladies that were in the horror films. So yeah, you can talk about your favorite Scream Queen lady, or your favorite horror film that has a Scream Queen in it, or a final girl. But yeah, there's a little bit of time left where we could talk about that.
We're doing we did a thing with the public our local public library, our top 10 horror films, or Halloween movies to get you in the mood. They weren't like top 10, but it was just 10 suggestions. But I noticed. I wondered, are there any female serial killer movies? Any? Like,
That's a good question.
Frederica Krueger, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You're right, it's usually guys.
Why is it, are there any? Is that the thing? I know there had to be something out where it was a female killing people. Well,
with Jason, it was like Jason's mom doing part of it.
The first one, yeah. But it wasn't a consistent thing, but that's true.
But let's see, who else?
Huh.
Yeah, there's not many female killers.
Someone needs to get on the ball and make some kind of really, messed up, badass female,
right?
Serial killer. We need it.
And then Late Horror Show did comment, so I do stand corrected. He said you need to watch the 2018 Halloween to see Halloween Kills.
That's what I thought.
Yes, you know what's going on. So we're going to have to do that before we watch Halloween Kills. But I think we know... I think we figured out Michael Myers gets people.
Yeah, maybe. Or does he?
We heard he did.
Or maybe it's Jason pretending to be Michael Myers. You never know.
You never know. Or maybe it's really William Shatner.
Yeah.
Because it is a William Shatner mask.
Yeah. There you go. After he comes from space, his brain's all messed up, and he goes on a killing spree. There you go. Wrote a movie all right there.
There you go.
Went up on the wiener rocket, came down, crazy in the head.
Wolf Ranger says, I actually won a kiss from Brink Stevens. Aw.
Ooh.
Does sleepaway camp count? Yes. Okay, so there's one.
Yes.
Where there's a female
counts,
killer.
But it's like, you would think that would be a go-to.
Might be one of the exceptions, because there's not many films like that.
There's not a lot of diversity with the series.
Is the killer.
Is it? Well, I don't want to get into the politics of it, but I wonder if it's sort of a safer thing to have a certain demographic be a serial killer. I don't know. Just thinking out loud, yeah. Maybe a little too deep for this show, but
yeah.
Something to discuss amongst yourselves.
And then Barbara Steele was mentioned as someone's favorite. I think that was Dino's favorite scream.
That's a good one.
Barbara Steele was gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's still gorgeous. She's still around.
Barbara will turn you into Steele. Yep.
Carrie, says Justin Baker. Oh yeah, Carrie. Okay, so there's two.
Yeah.
There's Carrie.
Serial killer. Though.
Yeah, we'll telekinesis
but
stuff, mind stuff. She technically did kill a lot of people. Yeah, so she technically was. She got revenge.
Yeah, but
serial meaning many. There was a whole gymnasium.
But motive is very important. I think because Jason kills people because the old man get off my lawn. Or whatever, he's just killing to kill.
He said, "Hey man, get off my campground."
Whatever,
A bunch of teenagers still go to Camp Crystal Lake, and he just wants to be left alone.
I guess that's another issue with these movies is that there's like no reason for the killings other than just killing. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Well, in some movies they have a motive.
There's no psychological
in other movies,
profile.
it's just they're just crazy or something. Let's see. Yvonne DiCarlo stands alone as she was the amazing queen of Technicolor. Yvonne DiCarlo was also Lily Munster.
Right, she never killed anybody.
I don't think, no. We're also talking about Scream Queens.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't,
I'd rather talk about Dairy Queen, but all right.
80s horror fan, thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
So Scream Queens. Aren't you a trauma Scream Queen?
Technically, yes, I'm a trauma Scream Queen. So I started a movie called Revenge of the Spacemen from 2013 that was later picked up by Trauma. And I guess technically, yeah, I'm a Traumet or a Trauma Scream Queen.
There you go.
And I do love Trauma movies.
You're my favorite Scream Queen then.
Oh, thanks, Graham.
You're welcome.
Annie Wilkes in Misery. I have not seen that. Suspiria, female killer ghost. Oh, yeah, that one has like a supernatural element. That's right.
Yeah, but
what about the girls in Spider Baby?
Spider Baby, yeah.
I know it's the whole family that's weird, but the girls seem to be really creepy in that movie.
But yeah, they're bonkers and they just kill people to kill them. Yeah, that's a good one. But again, doesn't really get praised. It doesn't really get
Well, there's a lot of fans that love it.
That's true.
It does get praised. It's just not like a mainstream thing. And that was Sid Haig's first horror film, I believe.
Yes.
Fay Wray. Yes, Fay Wray, I think, might have been the first Scream Queen from, King Kong.
Yeah.
Janet is a Scream Queen, says Albert.
It's true.
Thank you.
Gosh, who else? Let's see.
Dracula's daughter. Oh, yeah, she killed a lot of people. If she's a vampire. Yeah, Dracula's daughter. So, there are a handful of... some killer ladies in movies.
I guess maybe Bride of Chucky. What's her name?
Jennifer Tilly. Yes, Bride of Chucky.
That's more.
She was real crazy in that movie.
And that's more what I'm talking about there. More of the character-y type of, serial killer, movie serial killer.
Well, and that's with the guys too. They're characters.
That's what I said. They more like them instead of just like a biography or a revenge story or. Right. I don't know if Carrie.
She's definitely a character.
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah.
Rabid Grandmas. Oh, Rabid Grannies.
Rabid Grannies.
I think that's is that a Trauma film? I think it is.
Distributed by them, but it was a British movie.
Are female vampires serial killers, says Todd? Technically, yes. If they're like biting people and stealing all their blood.
It's methodical. It's planned out.
Veronica Cartwright is a great scream queen ever since The Birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sherry Moon Zombie. Yes, there's a modern one.
There you go.
Yeah, she was a killer in the Rob Zombie movies.
Oh, yes, she was.
Yeah, so there you go. There's one.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
So there's some, but it seems like
it's male dominated.
It is. So, the ladies have to do a lot of catching up with that. I did write a list down of some Scream Queen actresses.
Okay.
All right. Whoa, James Weimer with the super chat. 20
bucks.
My
Thank
Lord.
you. Thank you, Jimmy. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. So, Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. Neve Campbell from Scream. She was technically a Scream Queen.
What about Elsa Lancaster from Bride of Frankenstein?
Elsa Lancaster.
She screamed a lot.
She did scream a lot. Yeah, I guess she could be a Scream Queen too.
Yeah.
Why the hell not, right? We like Elsa. All right, Sarah Michelle Gellar from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah. Linnea Quigley, Return of the Living Dead, and many other horror films.
Very good job in that movie.
Everyone loves Linnea Quigley.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie Rochon.
Oh, yeah.
And she's been in trauma films and all sorts of indie movies.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of them, actually. Brink Stevens, another indie movie, B-movie queen.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle Harris.
Yep, from Halloween movies.
From the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Heather Langenkamp from Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Let's see. Does my ex count as a Scream Queen? Sure, Albert. Okay. I figure if you're in a horror film, you are a queen or a king, says Juliet.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a nice way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you made it that far, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're starring in a horror film, you could be a Scream King or a Scream Queen.
That's right. You are what you are.
Julie Adams from Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
She could scream underwater. It was weird.
Sigourney Weaver, yeah.
Yeah.
With Alien?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, Alien and all that. I Know What You Did Last Summer was Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right.
Yes, I got that mixed up. So Jennifer Love Hewitt's also on the list. Sarah Michelle Gellar, she was in...
Buffy.
Well, she was in Buffy. I don't know if that can make her a Scream Queen.
Horror related.
She was in some more modern horror films. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It was I Know What You Did halfway to the convenience store.
No, I'm trying to remember what she was in. I'm sure people can comment. Or I could look it up on the Google.
I know you didn't jiggle the toilet handle after you used the bathroom.
That's
my favorite movie.
And of course, Linda Blair from Exorcist.
Oh, whoa. There you go.
Yeah. She was definitely a Scream Queen. And a puke queen. Yeah. All that soup.
Oof.
Blah.
Give me a spoon. And some bread.
Pound Cake on the Alan Cox Show. Is he a Scream Queen? Does he scream on the show? That's kind of funny. I don't know.
We love Pound Cake. We like the Alan Cox Show.
That's funny. Yeah, we like listening to them sometimes.
We do.
Yeah, they're funny guys. Adrienne Barbeau. She was in The Fog, Escape from New York, and Creepshow. Yes!
Adrienne Barbeau. Yes.
Yes, beautiful lady, beautiful Scream Queen. Beverly Garland.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Well, her screams could break glass, but I don't think she was in any horror films.
Yeah, Screaming Queen.
80s horror fan, thank you for the super chat.
What?
He says, Janet, when you made Revenge of the Spacemen, did Kayla McDonald mention me? Relax, it's a joke.
I don't know.
No,
Relax.
not that I know of. And I didn't make Revenge of the Spacemen.
No.
Jay Summers and his crew did. I just acted in it. So I can't claim that one. But we did, collectively, we all made it when all the actors showed up to film that day. But no, Kayla's a nice lady. Yeah, I haven't talked to her in a long time. Let's see. I love Pound Cake. Hope he finds it funny. Well, here's hoping he listens. That'd be awesome if he was listening to our show.
You know something that we don't? Hi, Pound Cake. How you doing, brother?
Maybe he's listening.
Yeah.
Maybe Richard Taylor knows something. Nicole Kidman is sort of a Scream Queen if you count the Stepford Wives and several of those Lost at Sea with a killer movie.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scream Queens.
Ooh, Lady Gaga in American Horror Story is the Countess.
No. Nope. I love me some Gaga, but I don't consider her a scream queen.
I don't think she's a... I don't know. She's more like she's a killer. She's more of the... she's like the bad guy in that series for that season. I don't know if she'd be a scream queen. Usually the scream queens are like the victims or like the good people fighting
the final girl.
Or the final girl.
Right.
Yeah. She's more like, you know, she's the creepy vampire lady.
Ooh, that's not a toughie, but there's a lot to ponder there, Scream Queen.
Todd Smith says, was Vampira a scream queen? She screamed great on her show. Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
technically, yeah.
Yeah, and screaming relaxed her, according to her show. Very cool. All right, Marilyn Burns, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
She's a scream queen. Courtney Cox from Scream, because we mentioned Neve Campbell earlier. Courtney Cox.
Not Courtney Love. I'm sorry, Courtney Cox. Okay.
Yes, from the Scream series, and they are releasing a new Scream movie. Scream 5, I think in January, which is weird because you would think it would come out for Halloween, but.
Recently, Courtney Cox married a guy named Jonathan Wiener. Think about it. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Okay then.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm trying to keep myself up here.
That's what she said? Oh wait, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't.
So are you excited, speaking of, are you excited about the new Scream movie coming out in January?
I am excited about the new Scream movie. But it makes me need to, I need to watch all the other Scream movies because I haven't watched some of them in a long time. Okay, well, you know. But like Scream 1 and 2, I think I saw in the theater. And
I'll make you a deal.
I think. No. I was trying to remember. There was one where I was actually working. I think I was working at the movie theater when one of them came out.
I'll make you a deal. I'm not really a big fan of Scream stuff, but I will watch all the Scream movies if you watch all of the Twilight movies with me, but the ones that are riffed on by the Riff Tracks guys.
I can't.
Well,
I'm sorry,
no deal.
I can't.
No deal.
I can't watch those movies.
They're not straight.
Absolutely
they're
unwatchable.
Not
I know Riff Tracks makes fun of them.
They're going to be cut and made fun of, right?
I know they're going to be made fun of, and that's great, but I can't watch them. I'm sorry.
You'll love it because
I just don't have the tolerance for it.
Well,
and they're just so crappy. It's too. Yeah, it's not my thing.
I feel the same way about the Scream movies. I'm not a bit.
It's okay. I'll watch the Scream movies on my own time.
But then it's coming from a guy who doesn't like Psycho Gorman, so what do I know?
No, I didn't like Psycho Gorman either, but I love Scream.
Oof. Oofa.
Maybe because I was a teenager when they came out and stuff. Yeah. So maybe I look at them differently because, it was like a big deal when those movies first came out. All right, Albert says, way to stand your ground on that, Janet. I can't stand a Twilight stuff either. Yeah, like
I don't
some
like
movies
it either.
I just can't.
I don't like them either, but I think it's funny to see them get made fun of. Then I could watch it. But without the Riff Tracks commentary, I couldn't watch it.
You're a glutton for punishment. Like, he'll watch the weirdest, like, baddest movies or shows, and I'm like, what are you, like, why are you sitting through this? I'll just, like, leave halfway through. While he's watching some of this stuff.
What can I say?
My only complaint about the new Scream movie, it's just called Scream. Call it something different. Scream 5, Scream again, anything. But don't just call it Scream 2022. That is a good point. I was wondering, like, why they were just calling it Scream. I don't know why.
Because the creativity in Hollywood in the last decade or so has been very, very lacking. So, I don't know. Maybe they just think that it's like, Coke. Or, they just want it to be one thing, the brand, and that's it. Scream kills.
How about Anya Ormsby? Who played Anya in Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things? Actually, Anya plays Anya. And Alan plays Alan. And in real life, they were husband and wife. And, yeah, she plays Anya. It's kind of funny.
You know what her last name was? Marketsecco.
Her real last name? Oh, her like before she was married?
Yeah, her last name is Marketsecco.
Oh, to run.
Say it, read it. Say the whole name.
No, okay. He's trying to make it.
Anya Marketsecco.
Okay. Yeah, Anya.
I was thinking
Ormsby's name is Anya. Yeah, she would be a scream queen.
I was thinking of some dirty ones, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, no.
So I got more creative. Anya Marcusecca.
I was afraid New Scream was a redo of the first one. No, I don't believe it is. I believe it's
it's a continuation.
It's a sequel.
Yes, because Nev Campbell's back. Goofy David, what's his name, is back.
Oh, Dewey.
Dewey.
Yeah, Deputy Dewey.
Deputy Dog's back in it.
What's his name? David Arquette.
Arquette, yeah.
Yeah, David Arquette.
Croquettes.
I'm so bad with remembering names.
You know, that name I made up reminds me of the Tube Bar, or like whenever Bart Simpson would call up. Yeah, let me speak to your Gazetsko. First name's Anna. Hey, is there an Anna, your Mark Gazetsko here?
Okay. I know. Tommy goes, the Tommy Bernard podcast, probably they know more people search for the word Scream than Scream 37. Yeah. And the marketing will be crap, so they are trying to funnel traffic. Yeah, I think that. It could something like that. Yeah. It's just to boil it down to the essence. But wasn't the first Scream called Scream? Yeah, the first movie... So the first Scream was called Scream, so I don't know why they're calling Scream 5 Scream. So that might be confusing for people just wanting to look up even the first movie. Lack of imagination. Yeah. Seems to be a big thing out there lately. And Juliet says, Jamie Lee's mom is a Scream Queen. Yes, Janet Leigh from Psycho. Yeah. Psycho Gorman. The iconic shower scene. Yes, she is definitely a Scream Queen. And ironically, Psycho Gorman didn't have a shower scene. Maybe it should have. Will you ever be adding more material to the B-Movie channel on Roku? B-Movie channel? The Big Bad B-Movie channel? I'm not sure what you mean by a channel. What B-Movie? Are you talking about Betamax? Is there like another Roku? Oh, we used to submit content for Betamax TV. Yeah. And then Bizarre TV on Roku. So those are some B names. You want to speak to a guy named Pepperoni? Dude, I know those phone calls upside and down. Pepperoni! Is Pepperoni here? No, nobody had a name. I love me some red. Oh, the Betamax channel. Betamax. No, we haven't sent any new content because we're trying to build up our YouTube and our own fan page on Facebook. So that way people have to go directly to our pages to watch most of the content. We do simulcast through Public Media Network, and our friend at the channel helps with that. So that one we'll still do. But yeah, the other stuff we don't really send in content like that anymore. Although we will be sending in shows for Ghoulardi Fest, the virtual Ghoulardi Fest that's happening Halloween weekend. Okay, so Tommy Bernard podcast, Misery. Now wait a minute. Whoa. I love that movie. You have not seen Misery. No, I have not. I've heard of it. I know what it is. I have not actually watched it. You need to see this movie. It is so And Dino from the Late Late Horror Show he mentioned Misery as well. I've seen it. I know this movie. I have it on VHS. I have to get it on DVD so you can check it out. Mm-hmm. But oh my gosh. Oh, James Caan and what's her name? Kathy Bates. Holy mackerel. It's a Stephen King joint. Yeah, there's a lot of good Stephen King movies, and I have not seen all of the Stephen King movies. There are more bad Stephen King movies than good ones. But even the bad Stephen King movies, I enjoy. They're not good. Like even Rose Red, I enjoyed, and that was kind of a bad one, but I did like it. No, Cujo's good. Misery, great. Thinner is kind of interesting. Pet Sematary, good. The original, I like the second one too. I know it was a little darker. The newer one I actually really liked. I thought the ending was really messed up. The only thing with Pet Sematary, I feel bad for Church the cat. Yeah, well. I feel bad for the cat. So, all right, he's farting away over here. Oh, help me. That was a. Yeah, James. What the hell are you waiting for, girl? Says Albert. Yeah, I know. I need to watch that, right? And no spoiler. That movie's so good. Don't say anything. Halloween 3 had nothing to do with the originals, but I love it, and so do we. It is a staple. We love Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. How could you not love it? Stephen King appears in his movies. Yes, he does make little cameos in his movies. Kind of like when Stan Lee was appearing in his movies. Oh, no, but way before that. Way before that, Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, there's been others, too. Stan Lee. Well, that's that's a more recent one.
Oh, Jessica Lange. Have you considered her?
Yes, Jessica Lange from the 1970s King Kong and from American Horror Story.
Even more than Lady Gaga. She was definitely in there more.
Albert, thank you for the $5 super chat. He mentioned Christine. Yeah, well, Christine was the killer car.
I pulled that DVD to watch.
Was technically...
Christine could have been
Christine was a killer lady? Because she was a car? And a killer car?
It was, yeah.
And technically Christine was...
Definitely now we're talking. It doesn't have to be human.
So Christine was a killer? Yeah, there's another female killer movie.
It. Yes, Jessica Lange does count as a scream queen, Albert. You are correct.
Yes, Jessica Lange is awesome. She did retire from acting, and that's why she's not in American Horror Story anymore, but I did like her in that show. I haven't watched the new series. I think I watched up to like season 5, but yeah, I have not watched the new ones.
Did we grow up on Munsters and Addams Family fans? Yeah.
Yes, all of it.
New here. He found out about us from Glenn the Swamp Picker. Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. Thanks, Glenn the Swamp Picker.
Justin Baker says Mothra is a killer kaiju female. You don't want to hear
Yes, Mothra is a killer kaiju.
Kill them all.
Mothra is my favorite, Godzilla monster.
Did anyone mention Nancy Allen?
Dee Wallace, yeah.
Yeah, is she a scream queen or just everybody's mom?
Yeah, she's just everyone's movie mom.
But love her though.
We do love her.
My gosh.
I guess she could be a scream queen.
She could be whatever she wants.
Yeah.
She's Dee Wallace.
She's Dee Wallace. We like her, so that's all that matters. Did anyone mention Nancy Allen yet?
Well, you just did.
No, I think you did, Todd Smith. You mentioned her.
Why not?
And then William says, Robin asked as Ray saying Queen Kong. Queen Kong.
Oh, that movie.
And the Scream King.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you talked about that movie before.
You got to see that flick. It's hilarious. It's really good. I love what they did in that movie. Mm-hmm. So good.
It's very good. All right, we have 43 watching right now. Do we have 43 thumbs up on this video?
I don't know.
If you guys like these old indie movies, movies.
Old people talking.
If you like us talking about movies
and farting and burping
and behind the scenes stuff, give the video a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. About 70% of our viewers are subscribers, so that's good. Most of the viewers are subscribers, but there's still 30% of you out there that's on the fence. Or maybe you just watched one video and check out the other videos. See if you like it and hit subscribe.
So look how crazy it's getting. Look what Albert typed and look what they did.
Why would you hide that?
Because of the word hit.
Oh, that's stupid.
But it says, you can't say hit the like button.
That's stupid. I don't know.
Because of the word hit, I think. I don't know. It's getting crazy out there, y'all. It's been crazy.
Matthew Binney says, yes, love it. Thumbs up. Thank you. Hit the like button and subscribe, says Albert. Thank you. Drew Barrymore. Yeah, she was technically... Yeah.
She screamed at E.T.
Mm-hmm.
When she saw E.T. And she was in Firestarter. That was
Where do I find information on the Ghoulardi Fest virtual con? Nothing is listed on the Ghoulardi Fest website. Okay, so let us help. We're going to help you with the information. So check the screen right now.
Here we go.
Hey gang, guess what's coming up Halloween weekend? It's October 29th, October 31st. The first Ghoulardi Fest that's going to be virtual. That's right, a virtual Ghoulardi Fest. We're going to have tons of fun all weekend. Remember now, 3 full days of nothing but skits and fun. There'll be Big Chuck, Little John skit, Mummy and the Monkey, and many, many more. So stay tuned and make sure you tune in all weekend. Halloween weekend, Ghoulardi Fest, a virtual Ghoulardi Fest.
Oh, did you like that?
There we go.
Little John from Big Chuck Little John mentioned us. I mean, really? Wow, blew my mind. I feel so lucky.
So there's the information. It might also be on the Big Chuck and Little John website, or the Big Chuck and Little John Facebook group, or the Ghoulardi Fest Facebook page. So if it's not on their main website, check the Facebook stuff that's related to it. And then we had the link there so you could pause the video later and write it down.
Yes.
All right, cool. We should probably wrap this up in a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see. Tommy says the goal on YouTube is to have as close to 100% non-subscribers as possible. That means YouTube is putting you in front of potentially new subs. Mr. Beast aims for 80 to 90% unsubbed. Weird, huh? Oh, so it's like the opposite.
Like golf.
But it's nice to know, like, if most of your viewers are subscribers, that you know that they're coming back to watch you. So, yeah, you also want to attract new people watching you, but you want to also be grateful for the people coming back to watch you.
Oh, absolutely.
So, the 30% out there must be the new watchers that are watching. So, we hope they do subscribe later on.
Mm-hmm. What else we got going on out there?
Paul says, awesome, I have the Roku channel and Big Chuck and Lil Jon are ready. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're going to have some content sent in for the virtual Ghoulardi Fest. It is a free virtual event.
That's right.
They're going to have shows that you can watch. And then on top of that, they're going to have all the information on where you can order Ghoulardi t-shirts, Big Chuck and Lil Jon merchandise, our merchandise. And it's going to be fun. And I think I don't know if they have a live chat on the page, but people can interact through, Facebook and stuff too.
That's right. As with any virtual event, pretty much pants are optional. So there you go.
You can hang out, in the comfort of your own home and have a virtual convention.
Commando. You can just be running around and eating food commando style.
Yeah, because in these weird times, some
weird
events
times
are still going to be virtual for a little bit, and then some events are starting to come back up, but, it's nice that there's different options out there.
Yeah, I was, and it was funny because I had mentioned the possibility of putting together some kind of virtual convention several years ago. Like, why is anyone doing that? And this is before the ship hit the fan, as you would say. And,
yes.
Because why not? I mean, even without factoring in a pandemic or whatever, I mean, to access the whole planet for a few days, to come to one site. And some, I've seen ones set up where you had to pay like $10, but you get to talk to industry professionals and all this kind of razzmatazz. There was a doll collector's virtual convention they did several years ago, and I thought that could work for almost any platform.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, they were even charging admission because you get some kind of site key that you would get if you paid the ticket.
Yeah, some virtual events were charging admission. This one's admission free.
Yes, this was admission free, but whether it's pay or not, I mean, you could draw people to people's websites, and tell them to go shop on their, it's almost, it's like being there, but not.
Albert tried to write pants optional, but he wrote pence optional by accident.
Pence optional.
So whether, it could be pence or pants optional.
Pence, like Mike Pence?
Whatever you guys prefer. Yeah, it was just a typo.
Oh, that's funny.
It just looks funny.
That's
Whatever you guys prefer.
I have a funny joke I could say about that.
We're not going to go there.
But I'm not going to. I'll tell it to you after the thing.
I am not on Facebook. They blocked me, and it's because of identity fraud.
Oh. I've
been trying to get this fixed, and it is my own horror thing.
Trust me, I've been there, done that.
Maybe make a fake one. No, I mean just make an alternate one.
You really can't.
Like use a different email or something.
Yeah,
I think you could still look at pages without signing in.
But you have to. I guess you could without.
I think you can.
I don't know.
But it's okay. Try the Big Chuck and Lil Jon website, and then we gave you the information earlier, Richard. So it's all good regardless. You're okay.
Oh, you know what, Bobby Harvey? I got both of them.
He's talking about your banana.
I got both of them bad boys.
He loves to play with his banana.
On tap.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Woo! It's coming through. I don't know what that means.
Oh, man.
That means it's getting late.
Yeah, it's getting late. So I think we're going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for watching us, all you night owls out there.
Pull it.
And, so tomorrow night at 11 p.m., actually later tonight, since it's technically Saturday morning, no, we're going to be on our YouTube channel hosting Cinematary Saturdays.
Ooh.
And we're going to be playing a 1934 Bela Lugosi movie called Shandu on the Magic Island. So you want to tune in for that, and then before that, the full Seth Sclary interview from Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things will be on our YouTube channel like 15 minutes before.
Yes, yes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be like Bela Lugosi, dressing up like a magician and fighting, I don't know, people, I don't know. And,
it's magical, it's adventure. It does have some horror elements, but it's like from an old cereal.
It's just Bela chewing up the scenery.
Not like, the cereal that stays crunchy and milk, but like the old movie cereals from back in the day before television.
It was boiled down from a multi-part cereal to a mini movie. So it's going to be great. And then Sunday, we continue the Hairy Scary Weekend with our Living the Scream live podcast.
Yes, so this is all part of the Hairy Scary Weekend programming that we're going to try to bring you guys almost every weekend.
That's right. We're going to try our hardest.
Yes.
But anyway, so wow, what a fun show again tonight. I love it.
Yeah, so good night, good fright. Mwah!
See you later, alligators.
Bye.
See you next week. Or see you tomorrow or something like that.
See you later.